Our respected brothers and sisters, respected teacher and respected elders, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us such opportunities to essentially listen to the existence of our existence and allowing us to see with the eye of the heart the inner realities that exist within us. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for opening the door of ma'rifah and allowing us to enter into the paradise of His truth by doing to the haqa'iq and to the realities of our essence. We ask Noor from After Zaman to help us to expand on our understanding and help us to give the Lord what has been hidden in us and help us to speak on His behalf for what we are about to speak. Inshallah, today we will start our service by defining what matter is and its character. From there, we will speak about the five concepts which is matter and tattabburat. Moving into the nations of how our understanding of matter can be made to the holy existence of God Zaman, and concluding what we have to support and set up the presented ideas and concepts and presenting the tawaf of our listeners to our God Zaman, designed to acceptance and sophistication. And now I pass it on to the President. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. What is matter? In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks to that matter by referring to its darkness or ulama. The beauty of the Quran is that it does not only use the word of matter or madda, but uses the term that not only states what we are talking about, but also gives a definition and deeper understanding of the concept. Hence, the word ulama has been used in the Quran to define matter as Zolma is amongst one of the main attributes of matter. This word also refers to further aspects of matter, which will inshallah be elaborated on further during our course. Verse number 1 of Surah Al-An'am states, all praise is due to Allah for creating the skies and the earth and for creating the Zulmat and Noor. His verse speaks of the skies and earth and the Zulmat and Noor. We do not have the authority to make tafsir and ta'ween of verses, however, with our limited understanding and capability of knowing and basing it on the narrations of a hadith of Ahlul Bayt, we have come to know the creation of skies and earth refers to the creation of higher awalim and everything else other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The link between Zulumat and Noor and higher awalim becomes clear when Zulumat is attributed to the universal matter, one of the universes among the universes of creation. What has made this universe be attributed as Zulumat and darkness? Yet we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's creation is all beautiful. The term darkness does not necessarily have a negative connotation, rather it speaks about the reality and essence of this creation. It is distance from higher awalim and distance from Noor and Wujud. As we have studied and covered the concept of awalim, we come to know that the circle of Wujud and how everything started from the higher awalim manifested themselves into the lower awalim until it reaches universal matter. We know the ultimate rule that stands in art, the universe that we have passed, namely universal ilah, universal aql, universal barzakh, and the universal matter. We were given certain attributes and characteristics from each universe and the ability to become those attributes and survive. Hence the alam of Qadr. When we descended to this material world, we came to the lowest of the universe, carrying all the potentialities from our higher universe within us. For this reason, it is said that matter is the creator of all potentialities. Knowing this, our duty becomes very clear in actualizing these potentialities that we have within us. The test of this world, the dunya, is to see who among us will try hard to free himself out of this potentiality into actuality. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Noor. First, Allah saves life and death to see that who is best of the among us. Knowing that the universal matter is the furthest universe, it becomes the universe of Zulumat, Bashar, universe of existence. These characteristics also make matter to be a source of Bashar, knowing that we are very far away from our origin. And as we will explain the paradox of matter, we will come to know about the non-existence of the Adam within matter and how the mixture of Adam and wujud makes the intensity of wujud in a matter to be very low. This is how matter is a source of darkness and rasha. Adding to this is also the concept of non-presence and Adam, in the matter. To elaborate on this, we know that matter is Jamaat and it has no knowledge or idrak. If we take any matter, for instance, a chair or a table, or cut its parts into half, one half will not be aware of the other half, or have knowledge of the other half. For this reason, matter is a state of ignorance, a universe that lets them all ignorance. These are the dimensions how matter is classified as we were marked in the Holy Quran. Ponder on this, we come to know how low we are, how we started this darkness with matter, with no understanding, with potentialities and no idrak. Alhamdulillah, with Allah's mercy, we are not forced to remain like this. Only if we make the choice to live on the first state of existence, the highest state of being. Alhamdulillah. Sallallahu ala Muhammad wa Now that we have briefly introduced that concept of matter, we now begin to touch on the natural and the universe. The nature of matter, as is evident and observed in the natural world, is diversity and the culture. We see how the diversity of things has different parts, away from routine and factors. In today's world, what we divide in the nation of diversity rather than the concept of factors. So that increase the levels of diversity, we have more people converting to atheists. Distinguishing themselves from religion, reaching into the own goals and desire, and hence forgetting about their existence and their roles in life. Examples of diversity are plenty. For namely, we have the diversity of food, as we covered in our presentation. We see how the diversity of food has become a very helpful explanation development. For example, most of our time are spent on buying food, taking time to work out which flour, what color, what size, what to cook. When we invite them, the amount of knowledge innovation to extent that we don't know what to eat. We spend hours cooking so much food, taking long time to eat it and throwing away that remaining of food. Not knowing that these factors are destroying our necks and stopping us from getting closer to our goals, and that is reaching the University of Love. Another concrete example of diversity in this country is the advance of technology. After it is being used to serve mankind, yes, as we see our great problems and issues arise from the use of technology. We see nowadays that our youth are taking into the world of technology, going after new banks, spending their money and voice. Spending their time on internet, chat, banking, using mobile phones, many of their time with technology to an extent that if we are to remove technology from the hand of youth, they will not know that they will not know what to do in their life and how to live. If technology became a part of them to the point that they plan and manage their lives in a way that is carefully governed and controlled by technology. For example, instead of using us being in control of all needs with internet and for what we use it and how we use it. Unfortunately, it is controlling us. The use of diversity within technology such as internet must help either as have a field or a violence. For example, or Khayali showed our views on making what to do in the internet or what brand, size, color, and style to get. In the material world, we learn that things we break within all higher abundance, and that we be around to technology, at least that actually technology has become the source of all skills and entertainment. Diversity of the matter has shown or real entertainment from us. Instead of being entertainment with reality, we are now possibly believed to be entertainment with the material world. We can think such as houses, cars, clothes, shopping, holidays. If these things are taken away from us, we lose all things or food. We will not know how to live. For these reasons, we see that if we are to stay alone for a period of time, we become afraid of ourselves. Not only we will not know what to do, but also we will be afraid of killing ourselves. These diversities do not allow us to keep ourselves. They help us to close our eyes on our higher awareness and make us to be focused and centered only in the material world. So we can say that expectation of diversity are stopping us from being exposed to all and our reality. Not only they do this, but also they distance us from unity. This is where Shaitan plays a major role to make us show we are distant from the beauty of reality and see the daughter of these deciding world. So we Shaitan we have to know Shaitan is or only so Allah says in the Quran إنما الشيطان لكم عدو فاتخذوه عدوا إنما يدعو حزبه ليكونوا من أصحاب السعير. And now صلى على محمد وعلى محمد. Okay, inshallah we try to understanding these and we have this concept and everything of human existence is linked and directly related to the whole as we said earlier, that matter means potentiality, potentiality. And the verse that we use also says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala creates both Zolma and Noor, so that after every Zolma there is a Noor. Potentiality, as long as it stays in the realm of potentiality, is still Zolma. No one is aware of it, and it does not have any rule. Unless it becomes actualized, it comes out, and it becomes something, this becoming is Noor. The actuality of everything becomes a Noor. We know that this movement in the universe of matter is called heritage or Harif, coming out from potentiality into actuality or from darkness into light. The famous verse where the Quran speaks about Allahu waliyyu alladhina amanu yukhrijuhum min al-dhulumati ila an-nur. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Allah is the wali of the believers, taking them out from the dhulumat into nur. And as we all know that how can believers be in dhulumat? Now, these dhulumat are the stages of our creation, matter being one of them. The verse uses the term wali to bring the believers from darkness into light. A wali must already be light himself in order for him to be himself. And we know that Imam Sahib al-Asr was the madhab of the Ism wali. So whenever any believer or anything in the creation moves from the potentiality into actuality, it is done by the command of our Imam by our governor and by our guardian and our wali. This movement from potentiality into actuality has couple paradoxes. One is that the movement itself is takwini. That is, it's done regardless of our attention to it, regardless of our will and irada, and even regardless of our irada. For example, a seed towards becoming a tree. We as humans are towards our awareness. We are moving towards the animal scale, which is our that happens after our death, and towards the animal earth, which is our beyond. The paradox is that this movement is between we are urged to do, and what we are urged to do is to unite our tashri' and movement, al-harakat, with this between harakat. That is to say that with our choice and irada, we catch up to our between harakat, and we make these two harakats to become one. To simplify it more, we can say that by takmeen, we do not sin and make a mistake. But by the Sharia, this is where we have the choice, by Sharia, we tend to choose between doing the right thing or doing the wrong thing. The paradox is although this movement starts with the universe of matter, and it is taking us towards our destination, we need to unite the both parts together. So our wujud becomes the best of wujud among the creation. The best example that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us is the wujud of Allah Zaman. Here his takmini and tashri'i is one. For this reason, Imam is the ma'soom and infallible. So infallibility is not an impossible thing. The thing to practice our infallibility or try to reach it starts with the universe of matter. This is the same as saying how matter makes our hell and heaven. It takes us towards our hell when our potentialities only remain to be potentialities, and it makes our heaven where our potentialities are actualized and moved further. Another paradox of this concept is the mixture of existence and non-existence, or Adam. We are a mixture of Adam and wujud. For example, what you see in me is the zuhur of my wujud, my actuality, my ta'aliyat. And what you don't see in me is my motion happening. And that's what will be coming of me tomorrow. Or to say another word, that's my potentiality against all things. The existence of Adam and wujud in us is relevant to say we have zuhur and ghaibat within us. When making this nation to a reappearance and hiddenness of our Zaman, we realize that this is not our God, it is hidden from us and needs to reappear. Rather, it is his wujud that is ghayat in us, our actualities, and that means that we are speaking about. The more Zulmat we have within us, the more potentiality remains to be potential in the higher the level of ghaibat of Allah within us become more assertive. And with that, I'll pass it to Allah. Nanda, precisely. Everyone. I will be summarizing our understanding of this subject and link it with the Zolma and Noor, and I will be presenting the ayah 19 to ayah 20 from the Surah Fatir that says, وَمَا يَسْتَوِي الْأَعْمَى وَالْبَصِيرُ وَلَا الظُّلُمَاتُ وَلَا النُّورُ, which means, and the blind and the one with the vision are not equal. Allah is talking in the Quran in this ayah about the blind-hearted, not the one who can see the eyes, and the one who has basira, which is the inside vision. And the second ayah, Noor are the darkness and the light. The intellect is the reflection of the darkness and the light, and without it we would be living in the darkness. The universe of angels is the universe of intellect or light, and the universe of animals is the universe of desire or darkness, rather than intellect. Therefore, the world of humans is made of intellect and desire, or light and darkness. If we as humans, we were to choose the desire over intellect, then we will be choosing darkness over light. We become worse than animals, like Allah mentions in the Quran. They are worse than animals, because we are doing it by choice. And if we manage to choose the intellect over desire, we will become more superior than angels, because angels have the intellectual world by force. Whether we like it or not, they are in the world of intellect. And if we as human beings choose the world of intellect over the world of desire, we will be more superior than angels because we are doing it by choice as well. So the best example I can give is to illustrate to this example is the example of Al-Hur al-Riyahi, which used to be in the Shimr ibn Jawshan, where Al-Hur used to be in the army of Ubaydillah ibn Yazid, and he was in the world of darkness. When he chose to be in the army of Imam Hussein, in the last minute, he chose to expel himself from the world of darkness to the world of light, which is the light of Ahlul Bayt, alayhi salam. And Shimr ibn Jawshan, which he used to be in the world of light, he joined the Imam Ali alayhi salam in the battle of Siffin and Al-Jamal, where he lost one of his eyes in the battle of Siffin, and he asked Imam Ali, what Allah is going to reward me with for losing my eye. And Imam Hussein smiled, Imam Ali alayhi salam smiled, and they asked him, why did he smile? He said, the same person who is supporting me now will be killing my son in the day of Ashura. So, Shimr ibn Jawshan, he chose to expel himself from light, which is the light of Ahlul Bayt, where he used to be with Imam Ali alayhi salam, to the world of darkness, where he joined the oppressors in the day of Ashura to kill Imam Hussein alayhi salam. And this is our brief and simple understanding of the subject. And thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much, Melbourne. Just make sure